Imagine waking to a world where your very essence shifts, your senses sharpen, and a dark, alluring power courses through you. You glance at your hands and see delicate, spinner A-like tips shimmering with silk. Your eyes catch the light, a faint, red hourglass glowing within them. Asterisk, you've just unlocked the Black Widow Spider class. A rare and mesmerizing gift in a world where humans inherit the powers of animals. This isn't the brute strength of a bear or the speed of a falcon. No. You've become something far more captivating, a master of seduction, control, and lethal precision. The Black Widow Spider class transforms you into a vision of elegance and danger. Your body adapts, weaving traits of the infamous Black Widow Spider into your human form. Your skin develops glossy black patches with crimson accents, like a living exoskeleton that pulses with subtle power. Your voice becomes hypnotic, disarming foes with a single word. Your fingers spin silk threads, strong as steel, capable of binding enemies or scaling impossible heights. Your eyes, marked by a glowing hourglass, can lock onto a target and bend their will. This is a power of subtlety, of manipulation, of striking when least expected. In this chaotic world, where every human wields a unique animal gift, the Black Widow Spider class stands apart for its ability to control the battlefield. You don't overwhelm with force. You ensnare, charm, and debilitate, turning enemies into puppets before they realize their fate. Today will unravel the secrets of this class, its seductive abilities, its deadly skills, and its role in a world of endless conflict. Prepare to step into the web of the Black Widow Spider, where beauty hides a venomous bite, and every move is a calculated dance of dominance. You've stepped into the seductive and deadly world of the Black Widow Spider class, where charm and venom weave a dance of power. Now, let's unravel what makes this creature so extraordinary and how its essence reshapes your body into a vessel of elegance and control. The Black Widow Spider is no ordinary predator. It's a master of allure, precision, and domination. And as a warrior of this class, those traits become yours in ways that are both mesmerizing and lethal. The Black Widow is a marvel of nature, a small creature with outsized impact. Its seductive pheromones can lure prey into a false sense of safety, disarming them before they sense danger. Its silk is a wonder, stronger than steel, spun into intricate webs that trap the unwary or create pathways through impossible terrain. Its venom is a silent killer, paralyzing with a single bite, striking with precision that belies its size, and its agility swift, graceful, almost ghostly, allows it to vanish into shadows or strike from angles no one expects. These are the gifts of the Black Widow, and they manifest in you with breathtaking subtlety. Your body transforms to embody this predator's essence. Your skin takes on glossy black patches, faintly shimmering with crimson accents, like a living exoskeleton that pulses with quiet strength. These patches, sleek and organic, cover your arms and back, offering protection without sacrificing grace. Your fingers become something extraordinary, tipped with spinner A-like structures that secrete thin, durable silk threads. With a flick of your wrist, you can weave a trap, bind an enemy, or scale a sheer wall as if it were flat ground. Your hair turns jet black, streaked with crimson that catches the light, enhancing your hypnotic presence. Your voice shifts, gaining a melodic, almost otherworldly tone that can soothe or unsettle, bending minds with a whisper. And your eyes now hold a faint red hourglass pattern, glowing softly when you focus, capable of locking onto a target and unraveling their will. These changes are more than physical. They're a testament to the Black Widow's art of control. You're no longer just human, you're a predator who commands the battlefield with beauty and precision. Your silk, your venom, your lure, they make you a force that few can resist. Next, we'll explore how to wield these gifts, training your body and mind to master the deadly dance of the Black Widow Spider class. With your body transformed into a vessel of seductive power and deadly precision, the Black Widow Spider class is ready to weave its web across this chaotic world. You're not a brawler charging into the fray or a sorcerer hurling raw energy. You're a manipulator, a shadow, a force that controls the battlefield with elegance and cunning. Let's dive into how you can harness these mesmerizing abilities, train your spider-born instincts, and wield a set of skills that make you a master of deception and domination. This is where the Black Widow Spider class spins its deadly dance. Your tactics revolve around three core pillars: seduction, control, and precision. Picture yourself as a phantom weaving through a battlefield, disarming enemies with a glance, trapping them in silk, and striking with venomous accuracy. You don't overpower foes with brute force. You unravel their defenses, turning their strengths against them. Your ability to spin silk lets you create traps or pathways, transforming any environment into your domain, whether it's a crumbling skyscraper or a dense jungle. Your hypnotic voice and gaze can stun enemies, leaving them vulnerable to your allies or your own lethal strikes. And your agility allows you to slip through shadows, striking from angles no one anticipates. This class excels in espionage, crowd control, or supporting a team by sowing chaos among enemies. Training is the key to mastering this intricate art. Start with your silk. Spend hours weaving threads in abandoned ruins or training arenas, learning to spin webs that can immobilize a single foe or ensnare a group. Practice using your spinnerated fingers to create ladders or bridges, scaling walls or crossing chasms with ease. Next, hone your seductive powers. Train in crowded urban settings, modulating your voice to charm and disarm, or locking eyes with targets to perfect your hypnotic gaze. Your agility needs sharpening to run obstacle courses, dodging traps or weaving through tight spaces to enhance your reflexes. Finally, master your venom. Practice striking dummies with your wrist-mounted blade, aiming for vital points to maximize paralysis while minimizing effort. This isn't about strength, it's about precision, grace, and control. Now, let's explore your skills. Because the Black Widow Spider class wields a captivating arsenal. Your passive abilities set the stage. Pheromone Aura creates a subtle, seductive field within 5 meters, reducing enemies' accuracy and reaction speed by 15%, as if they're entranced by your presence. Silk reflexes boost your evasion by 20% when moving through web-covered areas, letting you dance through danger like a shadow. These traits make you a constant threat, undermining foes before you even strike. Your active skills amplify your control. Enthralling gaze lets you lock eyes with an enemy, stunning them for 5 seconds as your hourglass-patterned eyes glow red, leaving them frozen in awe with a 30-second cooldown. Web snare spins a silk trap in a 3-meter radius, immobilizing enemies for 8 seconds, perfect for locking down a group or isolating a target. With a 40-second cooldown, Venom Strike delivers a paralyzing blow with your wrist-mounted blade, dealing minor damage over 6 seconds while immobilizing the target with a quick 25-second cooldown. These skills turn you into a battlefield puppeteer, dictating the flow of combat. But the true masterpiece is your signature skill, Widow's Lure. Asterisk with a single gesture, you release a 10-meter cloud of pheromones, charming enemies for 10 seconds. They either turn on their allies in a daze or stand idle, defenseless as your team moves in. With a 2-minute cooldown, this skill can shift entire battles, sowing chaos and giving your allies the edge. Use it to disrupt a charging enemy line or to isolate a key target, letting your venom or webs finish the job. Mastering these skills demands dedication, but the rewards are unmatched. Asterisk, you're not just a fighter, you're a seductress, a controller, a spider-spinning victory from the shadows. Train relentlessly, strike with precision, and you'll make the Black Widow Spider class a force that ensnares hearts and enemies alike. Asterisk, up next, we'll weigh the strengths and weaknesses of this class and see how it thrives in a team of extraordinary warriors. You've woven your first webs, charmed enemies with a glance, and struck with venomous precision as the Black Widow Spider class. Asterisk, this class thrives on cunning and control, turning battlefields into stages for your deadly performance. But every power has its limits, and to truly master this class, you need to understand its strengths and vulnerabilities. Let's unravel the web of the Black Widow Spider, exploring what makes it a mesmerizing force and where it falls short. In this world of extraordinary warriors, start with the strengths. Your seductive prowess is unmatched. With pheromone aura and enthralling gaze, you can disarm enemies before they even raise their weapons, clouding their minds and slowing their reactions. This makes you a master manipulator, perfect for espionage, or turning the tide in chaotic skirmishes. Your silk as a game-changer web snare can lock down multiple foes, creating openings for your allies or trapping a single target for a lethal strike. Your agility, amplified by silk reflexes, lets you dance through web-covered environments, dodging attacks with grace that leaves opponents scrambling. And your venom, delivered through precise strikes, paralyzes and debilitates, ensuring enemies falter while you remain untouchable. Whether you're scouting, controlling crowds, or supporting a team, your ability to dictate the flow of battle is a rare gift. But even a Black Widow has weaknesses. Your direct damage is modest, your venom and webs rely on attrition, not overwhelming force, so you struggle against enemies who can shrug off status effects or deliver devastating blows. Open terrains are your bane, without surfaces to weave your webs or hide in shadows. Your agility and control tactics lose their edge. Your seductive powers, while potent, require proximity to work effectively, putting you at risk against ranged attackers or those immune to charm, like mechanical foes. And your reliance on setup spinning webs or charming enemies means you need time to prepare, which can be a liability in fast-paced battles. The Black Widow spider class is a delicate balance of allure and lethality, rewarding precision and patience but punishing recklessness. You're a controller, a seductress, a shadow that reshapes the battlefield. Next, we'll map your strengths on a power matrix and see how you weave your web. Among a team of extraordinary warriors, you've seen the Black Widow spider class ensnare foes with charm, trap them in silk, and strike with venomous precision. Its strengths weave a deadly web, but how does it measure up among the world's powers? Let's map its capabilities on a hexagonal power matrix and uncover its role in a team of extraordinary warriors. This is where the Black Widow spider proves it's a force of elegance and control. Picture a six-sided matrix: strength, speed, defense, intelligence, teamwork, and species potential. Strength sits at 4 out of 10. Your venom and webs debilitate over time, not with raw power. Speed shines at 8 out of 10. Your agility in web-covered terrain letting you dance through danger. Though open spaces limit you, defense holds at 6 out of 10, with glossy patches offering moderate protection, relying on evasion for survival. Intelligence is your pinnacle at 9 out of 10. Your seductive tactics and web strategies make you a battlefield genius. Teamwork scores a strong 8, as your charms and traps amplify ally strikes. Species potential lands at 7, versatile yet bound by your need for setup. You're a controller, a scout, a disruptor, excelling in missions requiring deception or crowd control. You charm enemies into chaos, trap them for your team, or scout with unmatched cunning. Pair with tanks like Rhino to hold the line while you ensnare foes, or high-damage classes like Cheetah to finish your paralyzed targets. Crowd control allies like Octopus enhance your webs, creating inescapable traps. Your web shifts battles, making your team a lethal force. Next, we'll rank your place among the world's elite and explore how to sharpen your venomous edge. You've woven webs that trap the strongest foes, charmed enemies with a glance, and struck with venomous precision as the Black Widow spider class. Its power lies in elegance and control, turning battlefields into your stage. But where does this class stand among the world's elite? Let's rank the Black Widow spider. Dream up ways to sharpen its deadly allure and invite you to join the dance. In the hierarchy of classes, the Black Widow spider earns a formidable A- tier. It doesn't boast the raw might of an eagle or the relentless speed of a cheetah, but its blend of intelligence, agility, and teamwork makes it a master of manipulation. Your ability to stun with enthralling gaze, trap with web snare, and disrupt with Widow's lure shines in tactical missions or team battles. You control the flow, softening enemies for allies to strike. Yet, your modest damage and reliance on setup keep you just shy of the top tier, where brute force or raw versatility reign. If I could enhance this class, I'd weave a sharper web. Imagine a Widow's lure that charms mechanical foes, bypassing their immunity, or silk threads that harden into barriers, shielding allies in a pinch. What about venom that adapts, slowing or weakening specific enemy types? These upgrades could push you closer to S-tier dominance. Now, it's your turn. How would you hone the Black Widow's powers? Would you amplify her charm to control larger crowds, or strengthen her webs for greater mobility? Register and share your ideas in the comments below. Tell us how you'd spin this class into a legend. And while you're at it, let us know which class you want to explore next. The world is alive with powers waiting to be unleashed, and we're ready to dive into the next adventure. Comment, share, and let's keep this web growing.